Hi, my name is Art de Gier, Technical Marketing Engineer for Azure NetApp Files, and this is Quick Bytes, sizing and estimating TCO of running SAP HANA in Azure on Azure NetApp Files. Today we are joined by Tobias Brandl, who is an SAP Solution Architect. Tobias will demonstrate the TCO sizing and estimation tool for SAP Landscapes that he has developed in cooperation with John Luce, who is also a Technical Marketing Engineer for Azure NetApp Files. Tobias, great to have you on this Quick Bytes.
Thanks, Arndt, and thanks everyone for watching this demo. When you open the calculator, you first get a welcome screen with a short help text. Let's close this to get to the tool right away. Let's enter our first SAP HANA production system. Okay, now we add the system to the sizing. Let's add another system right away to make the sizing a bit more interesting. We add the system to the same capacity pool P1. Okay, let's do one more. This time we add a DR system in a different region. For the capacity pool, we now select P2 because capacity pools are bound to a specific region. Therefore, we definitely need another capacity pool for the DR system. To finish off the landscape input, we add a single volume to the sizing. And we need to add this volume to the same pool P1 where our SAP HANA systems are in. Since we've used P2 for our DR system, let's assign West US as a DR region to this pool. Now let's look at the sizing results. We'll start from the bottom. The volume summary lists all volumes that have been generated via the provided input. As we can see, for each SAP HANA system, the required data, log and shared volumes have been added with their required capacities. Based on the settings, additional snapshot capacities have been calculated and are part of the total required capacity per volume. The throughput requirements are derived from the system type and the performance modifiers we've discussed before. Since ANF deployments are based on capacity pools, not individual volumes, the calculator sums up all requirements from the volume list and shows them in the capacity pool summary. As you can see, in P1, 21.8 terabytes are required and a total of 1800 megabytes per second throughput. In the DR pool, P2 only 6.6 terabyte capacity and basically no performance is required. Remember that the capacity and performance requirements could be fulfilled with all three service levels, standard, premium and ultra, if the pools are sized large enough. But only one of them is the most cost-efficient solution. For our sample landscape, using a premium pool with 29 terabytes is the best option. This is a performance-bound sizing, that means slightly more capacity than required is provisioned. As a result, you see that there are 7 terabytes of excess capacity available in this config. This unassigned capacity can be applied to existing or new volumes without any influence on the monthly cost. The sizing for the DR pool P2, however, is a capacity-bound sizing. Since basically no performance is required for the DR replication, the standard service level works fine. In this case, there are 105 megabytes per second unassigned in the pool, which can be used, for example, to perform small DR tests, etc. at no additional cost. The total cost for the primary ANF storage in this example is roughly $9,800 per month. Finally, the ANF backup cost section shows the required capacities for the offloaded snapshot backups. 9 terabyte are required for the baseline copies, plus roughly 68 terabytes for the data changes during the 30 days retention. This adds roughly $3,900 to the total monthly cost for this SAP on ANF solution. This concludes the short intro of the SAP on Azure NetApp Files Sizing Estimator. I hope you found this useful. Now, back to you, Arndt.
Thanks, Toby, for joining me today. We saw a quick demo of the SAP on Azure NetApp Files TCO estimation tool. It's great to see that by bringing backup into the TCO calculations, there's great benefit in using Azure NetApp Files with SAP on Azure, both from a TCO perspective and operationally as well, of course. For a full exploration of this great calculator with all of its capabilities, please scan the QR code on the right or go to the Azure NetApp Files channel on YouTube. That's a wrap for this episode of Quick Bytes. Thanks for watching.